Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what's up. Do you want to come say hi? Say hi? Oh my goodness. Hello. This is Ryu. He's having a play date here today. Hey, hello. Oh my goodness. You're the best kisses. He's one of Chuck's best friends. So, oh my goodness. All right. Makes me wonder if any of you have furry friends or feathered friends or scaly friends that you would want to share. I don't know if you wanted to share some of that. I'm feeling maybe it's with spring. There's a lot of this earth coming awake, spring in the northern hemisphere. And I think so many little animals on my porch, and it's just making me so happy. So anyway, just wondered if any of you out there have that similar animal connection. So if you wanted to share anything in the comments about that. So, all right, let's get to the day's messages, news we can use, just tuning into the energies. What would be helpful guidance? Okay. Right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of green, and to me, greens are growth. It looks like a lot of you might be in a growth period. You might feel a little off because this is a new energy. Maybe getting used to setting an intention to getting used to new energy instead of resisting new energy. All right. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a reading where I tune into your specific energies, you can schedule a reading with me. The link is in the description box below. I do psychic readings. You could do tarot, coaching if you have your own skills that you want to develop, business readings, house healings, deprogramming. There's a lot on the menu. So, all right. Let's get into the day's messages, starting in the past to understand the foundation of what's coming up for present energy. We have the Hanged Man. Something in the past, this feels somewhat recent past, where you feel like you were put in a situation where you could just watch. You really couldn't do much about it. And maybe you even felt that way, like I'm just watching things unfold. Ooh, there's also this, I don't want to sacrifice. I'm tired of sacrificing myself. Something about this, though, allowed you to get that epiphany kind of energy. Like, oh, I see something. Yahoo's down here playing. What a great energy. Fun. Maybe there's some fun coming in today. Or you can invite fun to come in. Something in the past where feel like you were put in a situation you couldn't really do anything about, like the momentum of the situation. There's not a lot of choices. It is what it is. And it feels like it has something to do with someone who was playing, a player energy. Maybe they were playing with your emotions, toying with your perspective. This is someone not loyal and coming in and wanting to invest in you. This is someone who would in and out itis. Like they come in, they get what they want and they leave. It doesn't feel like they have intentions. They realize your value, but they don't want to invest in you. They just want to harvest what they find to be of value. Oof. Yeah, so then this energy of truth came in. And you were able to see very clearly what was going on. Let's get out of the habit of the storyline of this person was doing this to me. The truth came in and I saw what this person was doing. Or you could say the truth came in and I had clarity and I could see what energy I was participating in. Take some ownership. Oh, I didn't realize that I was participating in this type of connection. And it feels like whatever excuses you had to participate in that type of connection, the squeeze was too much. It's not worth the juice that was coming out. Like you weren't getting reciprocated with your energy, with your affections, with whatever you were giving towards this person. At some point, the reciprocity stopped. And you might have even felt like this person turning on you. Why would I participate in this type of pattern? Is this a pattern? Ooh, interesting. All right, in current energy, we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're coming out of some type of really difficult period of time in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 for some of you. Some of you are kind of funny out there. Sending little like, how about 5 years? So 5 lifetimes. So whatever difficulty or period of time that you perceive that it's been, it looks like in the current energies, there is an opportunity to come out of this nightmare energy. Ooh, wow. On the top of the deck, 10 of Cups. Happiness. Not just happiness. This is fulfillment. Not just inner fulfillment, but finding that inner and outer, finding that your inner fulfillment is being reflected and received by you in your external world. Feels like sterilized definition for something so wonderful. So there's something that's out of balance. You're coming out of a nightmare in current energies, and you're realizing that something is really out of balance. That someone, there were some weaknesses that you had, some beliefs that you had about yourself, about life, about the world you're in, that created a weakness that made you feel very alone and separated. And it looks like people energies are able to come in when you're in a low vibration and feeling that very alone and separated, and they take advantage of those energies that believe that they're lonely and separated. Ooh, I heard desperate. So there is a little bit of this lack mentality. So when you are in a lack mentality, there's definitely some fears and pain mixed in with this energy. It looks like you're realizing that those beliefs have made you vulnerable to manipulation. And however, realizing that, you can take steps towards strengthening those aspects of yourself. Some of you have most of you out there have an inner calling. Some of you are curious, some of you don't know why you're here seeing this video. Hey, that's okay too. Just trusting your instincts, trusting what you're drawn to, and trusting when you're not drawn to something. I get the feeling that most of you are on an ascension consciousness path. You have a calling. This might be somewhat new, depending on what you think is new, you know. Some of you are indigo child or rainbow child. Some of you are still 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're trying to decide what does that even mean? Yes, I hear you. I do feel called towards something, and it feels very different. How do I trust that? I don't want to follow someone and trust someone else. I want to trust myself. It feels like a lot of you are not wanting information to come from a leader. You're wanting to internalize that, discern for yourself on a soul level. Very empowering. Like I feel it's really beautiful. It feels like the antidote for manipulation. Just everyone having a discernment, an ability to discern for themselves, to understand the process of ascension. Well, fur. I'm not wiping. It's just fur. It's actually something there. Okay, and the center of your reading is 8 of Cups. You're moving away from something that's no longer emotionally satisfying. Okay, the message I'm getting from your higher self is that this is going to be a way of being, to not be so attached to energies and people and jobs and situations, and to trust that everybody, when everybody is using their inner guidance, then they follow. It feels like flow. People flow in and out of your life. Experiences flow in and out of your life with ease. There's a trusting. There's not a trying to hold on, a trying to force something. There's going with the universal flow of energies. I think that's that type of energy, that stream of energy with that type of information on it might be helpful for some of you to tune into. As I'm tuning into that, I'm realizing it heals a lot of attachment issues. It invites a lot of trust. And we start with that hangman energy and that surrender energy. Trying to surrender. So the challenge right now is Three of Swords, betrayal, heartache. Some of you are experiencing this on the other side, guilt over hurting others. Actually, I think if you look and check your own energy, if this is true, it feels like a lot of us are releasing both of those. The woundedness and hurt from others that we received from others, and the guilt and shame we are carrying where we have wounded others. Ooh, that is a challenging energy. It's inviting us to forgive, to not go with the momentum of punishment, retribution, revenge, all sorts of petty payback type of energy that keeps you in the cycle karmically. I mean, you're still in the energy of it. If Brene Brown, she has a great book about her first one. You'll find it. It's amazing. She did a lot of research. That's an understatement, with guilt and shame. Guilt being a very helpful emotional indicator of you realizing you did something, you said something, you behaved in a way that you do not want to do again. You realize, oh my gosh, I do not want to do that. I feel guilty. Guilt lets you know I crossed a boundary. I hurt someone. This is not something that I want to do again. So guilt is a helpful emotion. You can learn from it and make changes. Shame is when we consider not our actions or words bad, but we embody and believe that we are bad because of it. So in this way of looking at things, guilt, good, move through it, use it to enact change, use it as fertilizer to plant new seeds for the future of who you want to become. And shame being very destructive. We shame each other. We say, you're bad because you did this. You are forever now linked with what you did, whether it's internalized, like what I did, I feel so bad, I feel I'm unworthy, what I've done has decreased my value. That's not helpful. That's not useful. There's nothing you can do with that energy. It's not true. or get curious and look at these things yourself. I have found what I'm saying to be accurate. I mean, I am channeling, but I find resonance with that. So it looks like right now the challenge is to be gentle with yourself and others. How can you quiet your mind if you are stuck in that type of cycle of thinking, of behaving, of reacting? How can you get out of that cycle and into something very new and different without faking it or white knuckling it, but really and honestly and authentically finding forgiveness and choosing that direction? Wow. All right. That's your message. I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, especially if this resonated with you. Let me know. With just like hit the like. And subscribe if this message resonated and you want to hear more. And I'm also going to just request that you like and subscribe anybody's videos that you watch here on YouTube and you want to see more of, that you feel that they are giving you the messages that you want to receive. Let them know. Share that energetic exchange, not just here with this channel, but anyone you feel is bringing light in the world, that's bringing something of value, letting us know by communicating that with either a like or comment or subscribe. And again, not just me and not just YouTube. Are there people out there that you want to let them know, hey, I dig what you're bringing into the world. I dig you. Just want to let you know. Yeah. So taking your focus and who and what can you focus on that you want to see more of in this world. So, all right. I'm done with the messages for the day. Take care. Have a great day. Mwah.